Hmm. So transforming your life without work is really delicious. It's possible. I want you to hear that part. It's possible to transform your life without work. When you allow grace to do 90% and you do 10%, that's not bad. To allow the divine to do the heavy lifting in your life, in your affairs, 90% of the time, and that you, use 10% of the time to get out of the way, to let go so that you can let it in. And as you do that, your life will transform. And the wonderful thing about this is there's no work. There's no fixing. There's no clearing. There's no cleansing. There's no changing. Because all of that says that there's something wrong. And this experience is about waking up to who you already are, who you really are. And who you already are is perfect. There's nothing wrong. There's nothing to fix. There's nothing to change. But there is that to wake up to. And it's right there within you. And as you do that, you transform your life. Let's say that you look at your relationship with God, the divine presence. And if that is a relationship that's tender, that's loving, that's intimate, and that's within you, then this just propels you even further and deeper into that oneness, to live it, to actually be it. But if not, then it's an opportunity for you to really define and look at how do you want to be in relationship with the presence in your life, with God in your life. What do you want that to feel like? How do you want that to show up in your moment-to-moment living experience? Because there's that part of that presence, or that infinite energy of the universe that's personal. Because you are the focal point. I am. You are the focal point for that energy. And then there's that other part that's just vast, that's infinite, that's impersonal, that's so large and just doing orbits and doing lives that it's impersonal. But the personal part, how do you want that to be in your life? What's important about that, and the reason why you want to take some time to look at that, is because your mind would tell you that you're separate and apart from this divine aspect of yourself. And your mind would have you think that it's actually running things, and in some instances it is, because we allow our minds to unconsciously run rampant in our lives and our affairs. But I want you to remember something. You do not always have to listen to what your mind says. So I'll say that again. You do not always have to listen to what your mind says, because it scares you half the time, and it's very disrespectful. This is about your mind, your small self, getting in the back seat, and you're making a conscious choice to allow your large self to drive. Now your large self, that again is that vast, infinite part of you. It's who you are. It's who you really are. So as you nestle up with the presence, nestle up with the divine within, and allow that energy to have larger presence in your life, you will find that your life is transformed without any work. Without any work. Because your focus becomes within. Your connection, the activation is to that which is within. See, so much of the roller coaster ride is because there's such attention to what's out here. And what's out here isn't true. We call this life. But this isn't life. Life is in here. This is what we connect to. Out here is like 6 billion different realities. Each person has their own reality. Out here is the matrix. So what we're talking about in transforming your life is that you're connected to what's in here. And this is life. This is the nothingness. This is the void. This is the energy that permeates all that there is. It permeates and animates all that there is. And that's what you're connected to. So when you're not connected to out here and giving so much attention to what's out here, then, and you're anchored within, then this becomes your flow. this becomes where you're anchored. So that with everything that you do, the presence is what's guiding you. With everything that you do, it's the energy of the presence that's flowing through you. Now, divine grace is always flowing. It's always flowing, always flowing. That's what the creative energy does. It's a matter of our willing to be open to let it in. So grace is flowing, it's coming. You know, it's like this missile, so to speak, that's just looking for an opening. Is there an opening here? Is there an opening here? Is there an opening here? Where's there opening for this grace to flow through? And for many, the grace can't flow through because there's blockages. There's blockages of emotions that have gotten stuck and stymied and stagnated within. And so, for example, you're asking for a greater abundance, you're asking for peace, you're asking for love, you're asking for a relationship, you're asking, and the universe is saying yes, 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 but you're not opening to receive it. So that's the wonderful thing about transforming your life through divine openings, is that the divine opening does just that. It creates the opening for the energy to flow through. With the energy moving through your chakra, through your crown chakra, it opens you up. And the more it opens you up, the more the old energy moves, the old emotions move. The clearer you become, the clearer your pipes become for that divine grace to get through. Everything that you want, it's right there. It's already there. It's simply a matter of it being able to get in. So the question simply becomes, how much are you laying it in? How much are you opening up to receive it? How much are you allowing your large self to drive?